The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT. And I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, let's talk about this whole Terence Crawford, Shawn Porter saga, because it is a hot topic of discussion in the sport right now. You know, a lot of people who are pro Errol Spence supporters, for a long time now, they've been saying for Terence Crawford to legitimize himself at welterweight, he's got to fight Shawn Porter. You know, they say, oh, Shawn Porter is his WBO mandatory challenger. You got to fight him. You got to fight Shawn Porter. You know, because he's mandatory. You know, if you can't get no fights, fight is mandatory, right? But those same people, they never keep that same energy. They never keep that same energy when it comes to Errol Spence. I don't hear those same people saying, yeah, well, you know, Errol Spence, he's got to fulfill his mandatory obligation. He's got to go fight Abdul Kakarov. Because Abdul Kakarov's been Errol Spence's mandatory since March of last year. And I don't hear nobody other than Punch Drunk Boxing. Shout out to Punch Drunk, shout out to Brother Punch Drunk Boxing. One of the best channels out there. Much respect to him. Go subscribe to him. Other than Punch Drunk Boxing, I never heard nobody say that Errol Spence has got to fight Abdul Kakarov because he's mandatory, because he's the mandatory challenger. But when it comes to Terence Crawford, oh, he's got to fight Porter because he's a mandatory challenger, because it fits the narrative. So look, we're gonna paint the picture here on True School Sports. We're gonna dissect piece by piece, brick by brick, like we've done for many years here on True School Sports. Okay, now look, Shawn Porter, excellent fighter, former world champion, one of the true warriors of the sport. I got lots of love and a lot of time for Shawn Porter. All right, I've met him in person. I interviewed him in 2017. Great fighter, great guy. But in regard to this situation with Terence Crawford, it's very simple, all right? It's very simple. So the recent developments were that Bob Arum and Top Rank Boxing made Shawn Porter a $1 million offer, which in my opinion, I think is too low. But that's the offer they made Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter responded back by saying that, hey, don't lowball me. That's a lowball offer. And I agree with him. He should give him money. Now, it's very simple to make this fight. It's simple, okay? We know that Bob Arum doesn't really have any interest in Terence Crawford. So much so in promoting Terence Crawford. So much so to the point that Bob Arum has passed along his own promotional duties of promoting Terence Crawford to Todd DeBuff, who is, I believe, is the president of Top Rank. So he's not really involved in Terence Crawford's career like that, like you think, like he used to be. Because he's lost a lot of money on him, and he really doesn't have any interest in promoting Terence Crawford. And, you know, he gets mad at Terence because Terence isn't a guy that talks or overly promotes himself with his mouthpiece like other fighters do. So that frustrates him. But Bob Arum doesn't want to promote Terence Crawford, which means that all Shawn Porter would have to do is, if he really wanted to fight, instead of negotiating through the media, just go to the WBO and exercise your mandatory challenger status, and then the fight's gonna go to purse bid, and all that has to happen is for PBC and Al Heyman to outbid everybody. And you know, everybody always talks about how Al Heyman is this and Al Heyman is that, and Al Heyman is getting all this money. Okay, well, if he's getting that money, put it up or shut up about fighting Terence Crawford, because that's the only way this fight's gonna happen. Bob is not gonna make Shawn Porter a $3 or $4 million offer, because Bob doesn't give a rat's ass about promoting Terence Crawford at this moment in time. And this is all a ploy for it to go to purse bid, so Top Rank will win the purse bid. And once PBC, for PBC to win the purse bid, and once PBC and Al Heyman win the purse bid, that will free Top Rank of all financial losses that they may take from a Terence Crawford-Shawn Porter fight. And that frees Top Rank of that. So that's the route to this fight. That is the route to this fight. Shawn Porter needs to go to the WBO, tell the WBO, and listen, I have no doubts. I have no doubts that at some point Shawn Porter will do that. You know, I don't think he wouldn't do that. You know, he's Shawn Porter. He fights everybody. He fought Thurman. He's fought Danny Garcia. He's fought Kell Brook. He's fought Broner. He's fought everybody, and he wants to continue fighting everybody. He's a dog. He's a warrior. I love Showtime Shawn Porter. So I have no doubts that at some point he will go to the WBO and exercise mandatory challenger status, and the fight will go to purse bid. And I wholeheartedly believe PBC will win the purse bid, and they will win the rights, the broadcasting rights to the fight, to televise the fight, And then that will thus in turn allow Top Rank to be free from any financial losses, and the fight happens. It's that simple. It's simple mathematics, and you know that's why they call me the Untouchable, because I can break this shit down in 5 minutes. But that's my take on Terence Crawford, Shawn Porter, and what's been going on right now. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you take the time to subscribe, and let me know who you're favoring, Crawford or Porter, if they do fight. I'm going with Crawford. I think he's gonna beat him in dominant fashion and show why he's the best fighter in the world. But leave your comments down below. Make sure you take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single video, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just kidding. Dang it. So until next time, take care, guys.